Hello, hello, it's Carrie, So Much Glitter. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you. I'm just finishing setting up. I'm kind of running behind today. I did sleep in a little bit, and then I'm finishing printing stuff out that I want to play with today. Hey, Bug, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. Okay, and I'm going to set something up in case if somebody special enters the chat, and I'm going to see if it works. I don't know if it'll work because I have noise canceling. And I need to mess with that a little bit more, I guess, but we'll see. So if, you know, well, I'll tell you when she arrives because if she's just lurking, that would ruin the surprise. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to do this though. Okay, so let's see. Um, my goodness. Okay, so we'll try it and we'll see and we'll like do whatever. Okay, so good morning, happy Sunday. I'm so glad that you are here with us. I'm hoping my printer finished printing what I asked it to. I don't know if it did, but let's get going either way. So today I wanted to do my regular Sunday format, and then I wanted to concentrate on some whips. Like, do you remember these? Me bringing them out a very long time ago, and I never really finished them. Just kind of happens. But since I've reorganized my craft room over the past little bit, I have had time to bring out the whips and the things and all of that. So I hope you guys are having a fabulous Sunday. And let me turn my printer. Hold on. I need to turn it around because I did want to finish at least print one background paper because I do want to start a new project today as well. Let me see. Print really quick. What are you guys up to today? What does your version of Self-Care Sunday look like? Um, I did post like a Self-Care Sunday post in the Facebook group, and hey Tiffany, welcome, 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 Jenny. I'm so glad to have you here. And I like to focus on like resetting and relaxing. So grab your favorite drink, grab your favorite snack and your craft supplies, and let's gather around the craft table and create. Okay, so I have my tea next to me in my Luke's mug. I have my Sunday best on today. And, I'm ready for all the fall vibes. I don't care if it's 103 out. My AC is on. It is fall in here. Okay, let's see. Jenny is waiting on a delivery. Yay! Those are the best and the longest waits, right? Um, yeah, that's fun. Okay, so I'm gonna set my little thing aside to see if she comes in the chat. I don't know if she'll come in, but we'll see. Okay. Oh no, strep. That's horrible. I get bronchitis or strep throat every January, and I don't know why, except uh pinpointed it down to stress and like burnout, and you know, that kind of just catches up with you, right? So take care of yourself, drink plenty of like lemon water and honey, and just rest. Just rest, Zippity. Okay, so I want to start out in my book of positive quotations, and then I'm going to go to my gratitude jar that I've been working on all year with you guys. So let's get to it. Okay, let's set this aside. If I lose focus, I have my little sticker that's been kind of helping me, and we can refocus her. Hey, Nate, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so we're going to start off with the book of positive quotations. I like to start off with something positive, even if maybe I didn't have the most positive week, or I want to focus on what I want to manifest or what I was grateful for over the past week. And it just kind of really helps set the intention. And that's been my whole goal for my year. And that's been difficult. I do have to tell you, it's been a difficult task, but it's not been impossible. And starting my Facebook group has honestly really helped me focus on like the positive, and I'm practicing what I'm preaching with my clients during counseling sessions. So this has been really helpful. And then next year, I'm going to concentrate on being art therapy certified. So I hope to incorporate a lot more color and fun into the Facebook group before Junetober starts. Okay, so friendship. I have like the older I get, I have like the smaller my friend group is, and that's just the way it is. And I'm not mad about that. I don't need a million and one friends, like whatever. I love my creative friends on the social media and everywhere. I love connecting with people in real life for that. And then I have my core group of people that are in my life, right? So, friendship is what I'm concentrating on this week. And friendship is one of the most important things in life. I don't know if you can see it. I have to kind of practice the whole zooming in on my camera thing. Friendship is one of the most important things in life. Life without a friend is death without a witness. And so it's good to have a friend that knows you, that knows your life, that has kind of known every season of you, and vice versa. So, oh, perfect, Zippity. I do that a lot. Like a podcast. You'll treat the YouTube like a podcast. Hey, Marty, welcome. I'm glad to have you. Um, so it's very important, I think, to have a friend that you keep through the seasons of life, right? Good, bad, ugly, indifferent, whatever it is. Disagree, agree, all of the in between. And then to have a good friend is one of the highest delights of life. To be a good friend is one of the noblest and most difficult undertakings. And that's from Anon. And the other one was a Spanish proverb. And if that's not true, I don't know what is, because like we can say, I need a friend that I can say anything with, because I can say off the wall stuff and the filter kind of diminishes the older I get. And if they're going to be easily offended and their feelings are going to get hurt, then it's not a real friend. So you need a friend throughout the ages. I have a friend I've been friends with my whole entire life, and we haven't always connected 100% of the time in life, but she's known me through every season, and I her of my life. So anyway, so I think that that's important, and I've acquired a few new friends along the way that that's perfect as well. And then most of my friends I've known for 25 years or more, and I love that. So here is happy Sunday. And let's see, catch up with the chat. Hello, mother. So I don't know if I can do this, but happy birthday. If you all don't know, that's my mom, and today is her birthday. So if we could sing happy birthday to her in the chat, that would be a lot of fun. I was going to try to do a music on here, but my noise canceling microphone just isn't going to allow it. So I'll have to call you and give you the song, because the older I get, the less in tune I am. So okay, hold on. I gotta turn down the volume everywhere. Okay, here we are with our gratitude jar. And so I've been trying to focus on, like I said, the positive, and I write down one thing that I'm grateful for, one good thing that happened to me, and then I write the date. So today is the 9th. It's still Leo season, so if you're a Leo, shout it out, shout it out. Um, I am I am grateful for relationships, and that kind of is what sparked my quote from the book that we've been working on all year. And not every relationship is easy, not every relationship is uncomplicated and simple. And I'm kind of going through that right now with not per se like with my son or whatever, but with my grandson's mom. And it's just kind of a change of season and us getting to know each other in a different way. So I am grateful that I still get to spend the time with my grandson when I ask, and I can have a good relationship with my son, and I can have a good relationship with his mom all at the same time. So, because I don't always agree with what all my adult kids are doing, but when my grandson's at the center of that, that is what is most important. Okay, let's see. That's what I'm going to, oh, and then there we go. And it's just going to be nice and simple this week. Um, and then on my New Year's Eve streamathon that Raul hosts, once I get a time slot, I'll let you know. Once he starts putting that together, I hope his health holds up. So best wishes to Raul. He's such a sweetheart, and he'll like Instagram me every once in a while, and then I'll send him messages. But that's a really good connection I'm glad that I gained from Dee Dee's channel. I'll let you know, and we'll be opening this up and putting it in a journal that we've already created. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my link in here just so you can, I know you can find me here. I'm really grateful that you're here. If you want to find me elsewhere, I can also find you elsewhere and we can kind of connect. Okay, let's see. All right, so I didn't get anything new over the week. Like, that's good, right? I was able to like control myself that way. Um, that's a success all on its own. I went live on Friday night and I created a bunch of clusters. If you wanted to see that, um, go watch the replay. I have a few of them here that I'll kind of show. And, you know, we had Grandma Martha Stewart. That was a conversation. Yeah, so I just have like a few here. Um, and I wanted to show these. I did post this on my community tab, I believe, and I posted it on Instagram, and Be Happy posted it in her Facebook group because these are all freebies from Be Happy Stationery. So if you want to check that out, she has a coupon code for my followers and for my Facebook group. So if you want to join the Facebook group, please do that. We have a lot of fun stuff going on over there. It's really casual, no pressure. We just had a giveaway. I'm going to mail that out. The winner was announced over here. Oh, thank you, Marty. Thank you. So I did get my nails done yesterday and I'm ready for fall. Ready for fall. So I did like a orange sparkly and then I did like a pinky orange on my toes. That was kind of my treat to myself. The pedicure wasn't really budgeted for, but that was my treat to myself after everything's been so difficult. So that's what I did. That was my self-care. So we created those on Friday and I just used stuff from my stash. Like I used fabric, I used buttons, I have rickrack here, and then the freebies that are printed out. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I almost want to make some pumpkin pie today just because I want the smell, but it's too darn hot. So we'll just have to deal with the essential oil diffuser. And then of course I do my comfy cozy coloring early morning before I go to work. That's my daily self-care. That really helps set the intention for my day. So if you have something that you do that you kind of help set the intention for your day, because I don't want to just wake up to go to work, to come home, to get ready for bed, to go to work the next day. That does not spark joy for me. And I do not like that at all. And the more into middle age I get, I'm not going to admit that I'm exiting out of middle age at all, but I realize that there's other things that are more important that we can live for, and this is a whole different conversation that I won't get into anything else because I'm not going to talk politics or opinions here, but I feel like we've been set up for failure on many levels. So I create kind of an environment for myself that's not going to make me bored, that's not going to just get by to get by. I like to look forward to things. I like to enjoy things. I'll watch a Hallmark Christmas movie at 5 a.m. and start coloring. You know, no shame in my game. Anyway, so we have this. I color in, I like a lot of cozy coloring, and I am getting into a lot of more intricate coloring. Thank you, Jenny. I'm sure she appreciates that. A lot more intricate coloring, but I love these Amelia Green coloring books. These are from Amazon, so it's Amazon paper. I use my Ohuhus. I purchase them. They're expensive. I don't have a ton of space to be collecting non-expensive and expensive things. And so I've kind of destashed my Spectrum Noir, brought in the Ohuhus, and I use them on everything. I don't mind. And so I had fun creating this last week, and I haven't yet posted it yet because she does follow me. But and then I do a few buddy colorings, but this week I wasn't able to participate because I got too busy. But yeah, so that is kind of what I did over the week. And then I have the Ohuhu glitter pens. I highly recommend those. If you run into Michael's and you see them, grab them. I got them on sale. And it's like one of the best purchases I've made. You do have to prime them, but it's not an issue. They don't leak, and once they're primed, they're ready to go. And they have like a really sparkly, like it really stands out. I don't know if you can see it here, but I love it. That's where we are for there. I'm gonna take a sip of tea and see what y'all are doing. Um, yeah, she likes to be sang to. So every year for me and my kids' birthdays, forever, my kids' whole lives, she'll call us and sing to us. We just pick up the phone and say hello, and she starts singing happy birthday. It's been like a thing. We actually do look forward to it. And if she doesn't do it right away, my kids are like, Grandma didn't call. Like, is Grandma okay? Or whatever. And she was like, she'll be like, well, they were working. So it's just kind of funny. Okay, so I wanted to bring out a few whips that I have going on. Um, I did this like a century ago. I don't know if you guys may not remember me doing this. I wanted to do a few little more fun things in here. Um, this is a Wizard of Oz journal. I'm going to do a flip through before I start playing in it. Um, and then you can kind of see where my thought process is and where I'm going with it. But I did go see the Wizard of Oz last November in Vegas at the Sphere. Um, and we do love it, actually. Yeah, no, we like it. We expect it. Um, and so I thought, you know what? I love The Wizard of Oz. I want to create a journal with it, and I want it to be like pictures of her and I, and we all got like dressed up. I did like a whole Dorothy thing, and so did she, but like different versions. It was a lot of fun. So I want to put pictures in here. I have not yet done like a topper or anything because I've just been, I don't know, I've just been kind of stuck with that. I think I want to put some lace on the outside. So we'll just kind of play in this for like a little bit and then pick up another whip. And then I do want to start, I know you guys have seen this on my haul, and I wanted to do a cookbook journal out of this, and I wanted to start that. And so I just printed out a few things for that too, and I want to do a loaded tag, I think, today with that. But that's about it. So I always like to create a card that goes in my journals just because I'm a card maker and I love it. Um, oh, yeah, did you like it, Bug? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert there. I just did the Wizard of Oz there. I'm very fearful of heights because I'm just weird that way. So I don't know if I could stand up, like you know how you stand up at concerts and do that kind of stuff. Like, no, I need to stay sitting down. But once I got used to that, we were pretty good. And we caught apples when they were still dropping the apples and you couldn't buy them in the gift shop. We did. We each caught an apple. I actually caught them both because she couldn't see them coming down, and then one landed on her foot, but her shoes were red, so I grabbed them and we got it. So very exciting. That's just something fun, right? We'll continue flipping through. This is a belly band, another card. I love doing foiling, and I do a lot of toner foiling. I haven't done that in a while. I should bring that out and play with it. I love Crafty Critta. They're from Australia. Um, and I know they've kind of taken a hit because of the tariffs and so shipping and all of that. But yeah, so here's a napkin. Like I just kind of played in this journal really. And so I just wanted to add a few more things. Love the vellum. And yeah, you know, we could put a picture on the other side of here. So I wanted to continue to show this to you guys. And this is like a little bag, a treat bag. And I used it as a pocket before I started putting pictures in here. I thought that that would be perfect. I have a few, I like to do a lot of memory keeping, and that's how I got into paper crafting was through, thank you, Nate. Thank you, thank you. Before I got into all of the junk journaling is the newest for me. Actually, coloring is the newest for me, but then junk journaling, and I've started like reverse collaging. So I like to take my scrapbooking, memory keeping love and add it into my junk journals. This is printed on glitter paper. I got it at walmart.com. Hello, hello, Belinda. I think I have glue on it. I don't think you can tell in here, but this is glitter paper. I can tell here, like you can tell in person. And just kind of add a little bit more embellishments here today. And then kind of finish this up. I'm probably not going to finish this up today. I bought a t-shirt, and I just kind of saved this for like a little tag. And I had a whole sticker kit from Wizard of Oz that I purchased on HSN quite a few years ago. So let's just play. And the admin at my work, okay, his address is on there. I didn't realize it. The admin at my work he found out I loved the Wizard of Oz, and he gave this to me. Because he is my sticker dealer at work. And so he realizes that I'm like into all of this stuff. And so he'll give me stuff. So I saved these to go in there, and I really like the waxed seal. I think this was like his wedding invitation or something. I don't remember. But I just think that that's a lot of fun. And then I have the stickers. And where's the stickers from? It was from Paper House Productions. And that was with there's stickers, there's paper, there's everything, right? And I have a kit from Petals and Parchment, and it's like the older Wizard of Oz and some washi tape. So let's just play. I have my bag here from when we purchased something. So do you guys do that? Like save random things? And you like put them in a junk journal or whatever. I know Coloring View, if you guys watch her, she went on a cruise and she just kind of like saved everything and is making a junk journal out of a bag that they purchased, right? Okay, so let's pull out the journal and see what we want to add in here. I'm almost thinking I wanted this as the topper, but I don't want to cover up all of this. So that would be fun too as the topper. I just maybe wanted to put, I don't know. This is where I have a hard time putting toppers on my journals because I get very like indecisive is what I do. I get very indecisive. I would like to, honestly, a fussy cut around this and make this the topper and then put this as like in the journal. So I might do that because I have the vellum still. And I just think that that might be fun. Let's just try that and see. Let's butcher it and try it and see. I don't know. Who knows how that will work out. Take a sip of the tea. I'm very glad that you guys are spending your Sunday with me. What else are you guys doing today? Are you creating along? I know Jenny's waiting for her package. Like, that's fun, right? Okay, so this, honestly, I don't want to like fussy cut this out, but I kind of could and then add it elsewhere in the journal. And then we have this other side too, so I really should have used that, but I like this. And I know Wicked and Wizard of Oz are like different, but inspired. If we didn't have Wizard of Oz, we wouldn't have Wicked. I went and saw Wicked with my mom actually at down in San Diego, and that was a lot of fun. Let's see. Let's kind of just see. We could tear it. We could get out our decorative scissors, which I've been like pulling those out more and more lately. The decorative scissors. Because I have these decorative scissors in my stash for like 20 years, and then they're on my pegboard, and I look at them, and it's like, well, what are they doing just sitting there? I need to bring them out. They don't always cut very evenly, like, you know, whatever, but I do like to play with them. We played with them on Friday night when I was making my clusters, so that was a lot of fun. And you kind of have to watch how this is gonna tear or cut the vellum, because it's kind of a little sensitive Susie over here, but it's okay. Like, I don't mind. Then I have some lace. I need to grab the lace. I thought lace would look good with this. Gotta add the red shoes on the cover. Like, I even have, so for when I went to Wicked. Bye, Marty. Thank you for dropping by. Have a great day. When we went to Wicked, I'm trying to put it correctly. I don't think it matters, basically. I have red tennis shoes that are sparkly shoes. And then my friend did like patent leather shoes, so that's a lot of fun. You know what? I think let's get out some sprays, because I love doing the sprays on the doilies, and I want to do a red. I think I have candy apple, because I think that would be fun to kind of add in here. And then while we're waiting for that to dry before we put it down, we could do something in the book. Okay, so I have my splat box at my feet. Let me get the spray. And okay. Everything is just kind of within reach in my craft area, because it's not a very big area. So I have just a little storage bag that I got from Stamps of Life a few years ago. And I put my distress sprays in here. I thought I had, I do. I have candied apple. And then I also thought I had a sparkly one. Well, I have a shimmer spray. It's pink. We kind of want to stick with the red. I do have a shimmer mist that I can kind of use over that, I think is what I can do. That's what I can do. And I got this shimmer mist, gosh, 6-7 years ago at Scrapbook Expo. And it's lasted $6. But I probably would, honestly, I really like it. I would probably need more. And then I don't necessarily have to have Hero Arts. Oh, finding stuff that my grandson like threw on the floor. He colored at my desk yesterday when he was here. We had so much fun. He's definitely he's gonna be 2 this week. He's definitely gonna be 2, right? Like, that's where we are with this. Just super, all boy, super, super busy, into everything. A lot of fun though. He reminds me of my son, which my son came over and had dinner with us last night on his way home from work. And I was like, he reminds me a lot of you. Not only does he look exactly like you, it's boy. Like, my son was all boy, very, very busy. But my son didn't really always acknowledge that I was there. Like, I was there to take care of him, and I was his mom, and yeah. But he was off doing his own thing, and we would play together, and we would do all of that. But if I still wasn't there, he would still be off doing his own thing, kind of thing, right? And my grandson is completely the opposite, like wants me down in the playtime with him and loves me to be a part of the play. And that's just been such a treat, actually. It's not me just having to be like, don't break that, don't touch that. And yeah, sometimes I have to do that, but like you tried to climb, tried to climb up a blanket ladder on my wall yesterday. And I was like, no, like we don't do that. Because then it scared me. I was like, oh no. So there is that, but it's just more, it's fun. It's fun. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Chris, welcome. I'm glad you're here. You've been a busy lady. You've got lots of students. I heard you say that you had like 90 students. Oh, this is doubled up. And I was like, oh, that for some reason I didn't know that you were teaching at like a private university. I was like, oh, that must be a private university, because if it was a public university, she would have hundreds of students. So yeah, he's pretty amazing. I love him. Like he could do no wrong in my eyes, ever, even when he does. That's just okay. I am spraying. I'm in the box, but I'm still spraying outside of the box, if you can believe it. So, let's see. Wipe it up. And then I'm going to let that dry. I do have a fan on and I have the air on, and I live in a really dry climate. So it'll dry fairly quickly. And then that will be part of the, that'll be part of the topper. And then we'll put some like lace and stuff here. I just think that that will be fun. So that will be, so let's do a few things inside. And let's see. I'm just going to save this because it's R, and I like their last name is R. And I was like, I could save this for like red shoes or whatever. I mean, I have wax seals and I can make my own, but I just thought it came off, or it came with the card that he gave me, so I thought that that was a lot of fun. Okay, so we have Dorothy. Love her. I'm thinking I want like a top, let's see, like a top tuck or something. I don't know. She has the basket. We have the apples. I'm just going to, let me see. It would be fun. Hold on. I'm thinking it would be fun to make it like a triangle, but that may not work. Oh, let me set this aside because I don't want to throw that away. Let's see, I'll try. I may need it bigger. And then kind of completely. I just think that that would be fun to like tuck something up in there, right? Oh, look at that. I had it already. There, a bigger one would be better. A bigger one, and then we could put like the littler one down here, and then we could like tuck stuff in. I think that that would be really cute. Okay, so let's do, oops. I'm so used to leaving the lid off that I don't do that. Okay. Let's glue that down. Thank you, Nate. I always forget to tell people to hit the like button. Some classes for work right now. Yeah, like we never get done learning, do we? If we're not in school, our work will require us to do something, won't they? So yeah, hit the like button. My goal over here on on YouTube is to get to 500 followers and kind of go from there. And I have a goal in the Facebook group to get to 200. I'm at 124 right now. And if you do like, and if you're watching the replay, you can like and comment. And if you feel like you want to share this with a crafty friend, like, hey, I think you would like this. I do that with friends sometimes too. And I do that with friends that aren't even crafty friends sometimes. They just talk about like different little projects that they like to do. I'm like, hey, you would like this lady, or hey, check this out. So I think that that's really helpful. And I always forget to say those things when I'm creating. I kind of get in my my little crafty zone and I get to chatting with you guys. Okay, so we're just gonna put her just up here because why not? Why not? Dorothy is up there. I could stick some pictures in here. Let's see. I didn't like save receipts and stuff like that. Yeah. That I did not do. Okay, and so this, I'm just noticing that can go on my topper as well. Like these are really helpful. Okay, so we have this. I'm just going to leave this as it is and maybe do a flip. Let's do a flip on that. Because they're going to the Emerald City. This might be too big, but I'm just going to cut it anyway and see. I might have a punch that would make that a little bit smaller. I think this punch I have. Yeah, that's like the biggest punch that I have. And I took this off because it was in my way. So let's see. So you have like the window, you can put it in here. Let's cut it down all the way first because we don't want to get any of the white part in there and see how then it'll fit. How many whips do you guys have in your crafty space? And I always like say craft room or craft table, and then reminiscing to the days not too far in the past when my son was living with me. I was not crafting where I am now. I was crafting at my dining room table, and when my kids were young, that's just kind of how I craft. And you know, things had to be packed in and packed out, so I had like a few of the suitcase organizers. One of them, my daughter was just like, you don't, like, I had stuff I was getting rid of in it, and she's like, can I have this? I was like, yeah. She's like, I remember when Dad bought that for you. So hello, Laverne, welcome, welcome. But anyway, so it's fun that like she can use that now, and but like how many, oops, I'm putting it in the wrong way. Okay, so we want to go this way because we want the Emerald City to be seen. I'm just gonna go for it. Just going for it, and then we can use that other stuff, right? Kind of going for it. And then this is just going to be like a top tuck right here. But anyway, so how many whips do you have in your crafty area? Two coloring books. And oh, that's right. You're actually crocheting because you're coloring, Chris, a crocheted elephant, right? That you're like doing wonders with. She's a beautiful, beautiful colorist, Chris is. This could be saved for something later, I guess. Let's not discount it. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Oops, and we have some yellow brick roads here, which is this kind of directional, but it would just be fun to add this as like another little tuck spot. And it's not cut perfectly. even either, like straight, like whatever. I'm not gonna freak about little stuff like that, or else I'll drive myself insane. And it just is what it is. That could be a crescent moon. Oh, this or this? Yeah, I guess it could be a moon, huh? I love it when people like see things and I'm just like seeing it as one thing. You know what I mean? Because I have and I'm just gonna leave this as a fun tuck spot too. I have a moon mask from Tim Holtz in my stash. And that's just how, like, when I want a moon, I go use that. But then when I do punches and stuff like that, I always forget, like, oh, oops, I forgot to put glue right there. Like, oh, that could be used as something else too, right? Like, you don't need to buy all the fancy stuff. You just don't need to. Grayscale elephant, I normally take to laundry. Oh, yeah. So are you actually crocheting as well? Maybe I didn't read your comment all the way. That would be my fault. Okay. Yeah, go get the coffee. Go get the coffee, Belinda. It's not quite noon here. And then I could take my mono eraser and get rid of that pencil mark. I absolutely love these, and they do not tear up your paper. So if you didn't know, today's my mom's birthday. She is in the chat. She's watching. She's not a crafty soul, but she is a supportive soul. So I'm super glad that she's here today. So we just want to like shout out a happy birthday to her. I was going to have us like sing to her, but my noise canceling isn't going to allow me to do that. It's just not going to allow it. Okay, so because this got stuck on here with the glue, I could use my little goop eraser thing that I got from the Dollar Tree, but I'm going to tear off the paper if I do that. So I just kind of want to put something in the middle, and then we could kind of like have pictures coming out of that. If that makes sense. That may not make sense. But I thought it would be fun to do just like a big square or something and kind of use that as a pocket. I need it to be a little bit bigger. I have a stencil from Lindsay Wyrick. Let me pull that out because then I could make it more even. Okay, so I have these sketchbook floozy stencils that I don't even think they're sold anymore because I think the company is out of business, which is like I've shown these before. I know I have. What was the company? I do not remember. But yeah, Craft Stash, I think. Yeah, Craft Stash. So I think they went out of business. Anyway, but so I thought like one of these stencils would be good. So let me see. And I want to get more into the whole art journaling thing. And I chose the stencil sets that I chose, the smaller ones, because I'm a card maker as well, and I can use them on junk journal layouts and card layouts and all of that. So I'm trying to decide which one I want to get out though. Like I could do a bigger one. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Now it's just all going to come out. And we could do, but these could like fit on cards. These could be little in a art journal, and you could put like art in there. And I really want to get more into that. And Yolande has really like inspired me. Just pull out the art journal. I have an art journal that you know what, let's do it this way. That I got on Amazon that's got like the paper and all of that. But I've never really gotten into that. Oh, there's a little, I should have filed that down on these stencils. I do remember Lindsay saying that you need to file some of these stencils down, and I didn't do that. But anyway, so I need to get that out and just play with it. And I like coloring a lot of stamped images. And that's like where I really got into watercoloring at. Let's see. Yes, happy birthday to my mom. Yes, we were just talking about how she sings to us on our birthday every year. And she used to stay in my son's old room after he moved out at our family home. I always say family home, but it's like, you know, like stuff that I haven't had access to get whatever. Starting over is very liberating, just so you know. But like all that's still there. And I think we're gonna have like a little backyard party for my son over there. And if that doesn't work out, I don't care. Like I'm not gonna be heartbroken about it. And I'm not gonna, you know, there's a lot of things I'm not gonna do for that. So I can throw him a party here and wherever just fine. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue just in the middle of this and like put something there. Oops, I dropped something. And I can stick pictures in here and like whatever. So like this is one big tuck spot basically, just kind of in the middle. And what that's doing is it's covering up this little spot, and hopefully this won't stick to this anymore. I use just regular glue, my PVA Line Co. And I didn't use Mod Podge or anything, so it's dry. I think I just closed the book before it dried. And that's what happens sometimes. Okay. Should we do the shoes? Because it's kind of all about the shoes, you know? I don't know. Or you had the power in you all along, I really like. And I've had these stickers for so long, since like 2021, that who knows if they still stick anymore. And Nate, I so much appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, like let's get us all to our goals. If you have a goal, let us know. And we can let's see. I think I need to go over to YouTube to do it. I can make you a moderator. Add as a moderator. Okay. There you go, Nate. I added you as a moderator too, if you want to add your link in there. Okay. Oh, bye, Mom. Love you. I'll call you after. I know my cousin's over there. I think she stayed the night with her. So, hey, Taylor, if you're watching. Hello, hello. Girl, get back on Facebook and join the group. No, not everyone likes social media, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do with that one. And of course, we have to add like little Toto in here somewhere, right? She has to be, or Toto has to be with Dorothy. I just think that's fun. This was just kind of like a thought, like I added, like I could put something here. Everything's about like, where could I put a picture, right? That's basically what that is. Okay. And we'll just do a few more things, I think, in this and kind of call it a day for here. I like trying to put something on every page. And this, I'm going to kind of do the same thing. I'm just going to really put the glue in the middle. And then I can slip in whatever I want to slip in. Oh, and maybe the bottom, because it is a doily and it's intricate. And I just buy these what are they called? Food grade doilies, or I don't know. I don't know what they're called, but you can use them for baking too. And I bought like a set of them on Amazon. And I tea dye them. I don't do coffee dyeing, but I tea dye them, or I use the spritz, and we'll try to see if we can spritz the other one. Like if it's going to be ready. You could just throw stuff in here though, right? Like that's fun. This is like its own little card. This is like a little 6x6 card. So this is fun. Make a 6x6 card and throw it in here. Why not? Why not? Okay. There we go. There we go. And I'll just leave that as is. And we have another blank little page. And I have more of these napkins from our cocktails. Like they aren't, they're just standard little fun little cocktail napkins. So they aren't like anything really outrageous, like unique. Okay, let's get out the bags. I haven't done anything with the bag. I thought it would be fun to just like maybe do some shapes with the bag, just so it's like a different texture. Like, I don't know. Obviously, this Wizard of Oz like is not going to fit on the bag, but I could try to see. Let me get out my for vinyl. I have scissors for everything. I think that for. Okay, I'm just going to get out these scissors. And then we can kind of cut down the bag here. And I'm not going to really mess a whole lot with her in here. I could on the other side, just because she seems a little bit distorted digitally to get her on the bag. Oh, it's not cutting. Okay. There we go. See, let's just see, right? And then maybe at the sphere would like be something, I don't know. Man, let's just cut it out and see. I mean, this could be a complete dud of a moment. Oops, and I'm shaking my camera. My apologies. What the heck are you doing? What the heck are you doing? Okay. Here we go. Now, what have you guys created out of like a napkin, a bag, whatever? And do you save weird stuff like that when you go on vacation? I always have, to be honest with you. And I put it in scrapbooks and I don't know. I like it. It's fun. Okay. So let's get rid of the excess. I know this just is not going to fit on here, but maybe we could make it like we could fold it and make it something. I don't know. Okay. Throw that down. Okay. So we could and kind of make this no here. I don't know. Put paper. I could put this on paper, actually. Let's do that. Because that's going to be better. I don't know if I have a piece of paper big enough. I have to go, oh, maybe right here. Maybe right here. I could just glue this down and then kind of cut off the excess, and we could just make this like a fun little tuck spot or something. That's what I'm going to do. Let's just do that. Okay, so I'm glad I'm not the only one. Nate, if you're still here, You could post your link in there. The like button is lonely, y'all. There's 6 people watching and 4 likes. Woohoo! We don't want to be lonely. We don't like lonely crafters. That's why we're here on YouTube, right? Nate's like the ultimate hype person. Thank you so much. Yeah, as I try to grow and you engage with channels, that kind of is what pushes that them out to other people. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but not everybody is. Or, what would you be, a people pleaser? And I'm done with that stage in my life. So, but I found a lot of fellow crafters that like I'm friendly with and I interact with and stuff that I would have never found them if somebody else didn't like engage with that somebody else's post and like it, and then it starts to recommend other people that they like, and it's like a really good supportive community, and I really do enjoy that. So Chris, throw your channel in. I have you and Nate. If you want your channel to be shared, let us know. Yeah, hit the like button. We'll cut this and we'll fold this, and then this will be kind of like the inside, right? And I'm just gonna, it's not going to fold evenly. I think, wrap it around, like we'll see. We'll see what's going on here. I could just keep it a square and fold it and then it would fold evenly, but just so you know, I'm not always going to do probably what I should do or what's going to make sense. So we just go with it. It's Sunday. Marty says she comes here to see me think, my Sunday brain. I have to be like on point all week. And not just in one aspect of my life, but like I'm in my clinical supervision, I'm doing therapy, I have a micromanaging 9 to 5. Well, it's, more than that, but who needs an hour for lunch? God dang. All right. Yeah. So sometimes when I don't have to think, I'm not thinking. Okay, that bag kind of ripped right there, so I'm just gonna like cut around that. All righty. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, it's really good to show support for each other, and I like this to be like a positive, uplifting community. I really like this. This could be okay. Hold on. Hold the phone. I don't know if I have room to do that somewhere in here, but this could be like the center of something. I like that idea a little bit better. I think that's a little bit more thought out. We'll fold that right there. So then it doesn't have to be even. Okay, and then we'll see if our thing is dry. And then I want to start on that cookbook journal, right? Okay. I'm going to glue this in right around the crease, like right where the seam is going to be. And then we can tuck things in it or what have you. Okay, let's put this right in here. Hey, Jane, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, if you guys haven't subbed to Nate or Chris, like go sub because and Jane, she's amazing. She goes live after us, after me. Nate, I love Nate's personality. I love Nate's creativity. Like great ideas. Oh, so this didn't stick. So I might need Fabri-Tac. I might need to bring out the Fabri-Tac. We'll kind of gauge it. We'll gauge it and see if it's going to keep peeling off or not. But that's just like going to be the center. I think that that's fun. Yes, I was talking about because I went to the Wizard of Oz at the Sphere, Jane, and I'm cutting apart one of my bags. I went last year, November. And so I've had this journal kind of going on, honestly, I'm embarrassed to say, but since then. So we're adding a little few touches today and going to do the the topper. Okay. I would like to put stuff back here, like a fun, like a glittery pocket, or, well, we don't really need a pocket. Just, yeah, I don't know if I want it like that either. Because then if I'm using this as the pocket, sticking stuff in and out of here, that might not hold up the test of time. Just might not. Okay. And I know we have like the Queen of Hearts here is more Alice in Wonderland, but I just love that concept. I really kind of want this back here. So I have this over here, and that's just plain. Or maybe this could just be the focal point, to be honest with you, and we could just kind of leave it plain. And then what I could do is another plain doily. Okay, oh, here, we have one right here. It was knows I wanted it, and we'll just glue that. And you have to be careful with these because they're very thin and they like stick together. So when I go to do something with one of them, it's like three of them put together. Oh, don't ask. Okay, so I was asking earlier. You're lucky. um, yeah, because I have a few whips going on, and I organized my cafeteria tray from Joann's that my mom got me a few years ago at Christmas. It's more, my craft room's more functional and more practical now, and so now I have my whips where I can see them and it's more organized. And I'm like, oh, that's a lot of whips I have and special things I purchased for these whips, and they're not getting finished. So let's finish them. Let's finish them. You need to get a giant caterpillar from a Nat Geo magazine, give them a collage pipe. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh my gosh, that's an excellent freaking idea. And make an Alice in Wonderland journal. Guys, I have a dark Alice in Wonderland paper pack from, so another whip, thanks, from Michaels. And that would be flipping excellent. I love that idea, Jane. I need to like go to my used bookstore and find a Nat Geo magazine. Like I don't find a whole lot of used magazines at the thrift stores around here. I don't know why. Okay, so let's go over to, so this is fun. I think it's just fun. Wrong subject, who cares? But I brought this out and I wanted to put this in here and I was like, wait, that's more Alice in Wonderland. So I kind of like put the bug in the ear. It's no worries. Okay, so I have this that I want to go on the top. And we want to add the shimmer mist because it being all about the shoes, they have sparkles, right? They have to. I'm going to make that as shimmery as I can, and that's going to come down white. That's going to dry a clear shimmer. So I'm going to put that back over here and get that. Let's see. Let's see. I like don't like once I get started on something, I'm like, oh, I don't want to stop, but I do want to kind of work on another project. Okay. Let's make this one simple. Put the glue right there. Hello, hello, Shar. Welcome, welcome. See, Chris got the whips. We all got the whips. I'm so glad to have you here, Shar. Okay. So we're promoting the like button, meeting goals on our YouTube channels, and just fun, whimsical positivity today. And finishing some whips. Well, getting progress done in the whips. Is a whip really ever finished? And I've been missing the mark on the Flip Through Friday hashtag that, oh shit, that Gwen, the trash witch, has been, oh well, whatever, has been started, but I have a few journals. I think next Friday I'll do some fun flip throughs in there. So I'm just going to have that glue there, the glue mark. If I probably would have left it alone, it would have been better off, but I dropped the sticker. And if I get too much in the weeds with this gunk eraser, I'm going to start taking off the paper. So whatever, it is there. Okay. Add some glue. Chris, thank you so much. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. There we go. Went to another live stream. I'm gonna draw some. Oh, I've never heard of that. That's a really good idea. September space. That could go. I'm gonna tell you. You can notice with my nails. And I am wearing like my Sunday best, and they're like the winter version, but I don't even care because I love these room service pajamas. I'll spend Sunday in my Sunday best when I'm cleaning all day long. And I saw them when I was at Costco yesterday because I bought my grandson. I was in the middle, right? And his birthday's this week. And my mom's birthday's today, and my birthday was just a few weeks ago. He just like fits in perfectly with our Leo family. My daughter and my son are like, oh, because they're not the Leos. But I was buying him, they have a really good deal on some outfits for him. And I saw these and I was like, oh, I must. That will go with my collection. I have like the whole summer collection. Now they're doing the winter collection. Um, Tell you what, AC's on. It's 103 outside. I feel great. I know I won't when I get the bill, perhaps, but the weather is not going down. Either way, I would have that AC on. I'm not living in 103-degree heat with no AC on. Yeah, it's the best, Chris. It's the absolute best. Luxury on a whole different form. It's a whole different, I love it. Okay, so let's, I had, oh, I think I did something with it. It's okay though. I wanted to tie in this paper again, but I think I used it all and I don't have any more in my stash. So I'm just using kind of this opportunity. Actually, let me put this on a paper, and I want to make her a tuck spot. I'm using this opportunity to use as much of my stash as I can. Oops, I do have a little bit more. Hey, hey. And I can bubble cut around her and make her a tuck spot. So we could put more pictures there because we had so much fun in Vegas. Like, I do take the pictures. I'm like the picture queen. My kids hate that about me. It's been that way forever because I raised my family here in Southern California, and I am from Washington State, and that's like where my whole immediate family lives because like generations, like they go there, they stay there, and they don't go nowhere. A lot of people are like that, but not I, as you can tell. Um, so I've just been like forever. Why I could make this cuter. Let's do this. It really into pictures, and like those that are close to me know it and they just accept it. Love it or hate it, they don't tell me either way. My kids tell me they hate it, but now they're a little bit older. I'm not as demanding with it. My son had the best fake smile when he was younger. And it looked like he was in pain. Yeah, I got that crooked, but what do I care? It's fine. It's fine. Oh, oh, Jane. If I don't take the pictures, nobody takes them. So no me and pics. That's how it was for me for a long time, right? Well, I'm not naked. Nate, you're amazing. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It needs your tender caress. Like, yeah, I think it is lonely. Thumbs up is lonely. Okay, here we are. PJs are just regular houseware. I thought they were too. I will go take out the trash. I will, like, probably in the next few weeks, I'm going to start going in the under the stair storage and taking out my Christmas tree, and I'm going to be doing all of that because it becomes a Halloween tree and it just is what it is. And if I didn't have the air on, Char, I would definitely be down to like some unmentionables. But I have the air on, so we're good. But I will go do all of that, and I will, let's do it this way. I will like, I've had neighbors be like, "Oh my gosh, your pajamas are so cute." And it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday, right? They're like, "Oh my gosh, I love that." I've had quite a few people say that. You know, I have to get up and get dressed and go to work Monday through Friday. And if I want to be comfy, cute, and whimsy on the weekends, I damn well will be. Okay, so now we have another tuck spot. But yeah, so Char, we have the air on, so we're not in our unmentionables. There we go. Hello, hello, Denise. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, my Christmas tree becomes a Halloween tree first, and then it becomes a Christmas tree. And so because I basically do construction in my house for holidays, I want to, if I'm putting that much work into it, I want to enjoy it. So late August, I'll start decorating for Halloween. November 1st becomes Christmas, and then we go into Valentine's Day, and then the end of February, the tree will come down. So I like all of that. Okay, do you think, I wonder if our thingy is dry. It's dry enough. I don't think it's like, let's see. Oh yeah, it's dry. So unless, if this will come off on your fingers, yeah, Walmart, Home Goods, everybody has Halloween decorations out right now. So what I'm gonna do is put this on the cover, get some black lace, and then this will be the topper for the journal, and then we'll bring out the next whip and we'll kind of work on that. And Be Happy is here. Hello, hello, Sandra. Welcome. Yep, there are Christmas decorations up at Hobby Lobby. Ask me how I know. Bear bits. Yeah, I got it. That's what. Yeah, I'm not that brave on YouTube. I'm just in my Sunday best. It's fine. Yeah, so I'm going to leave that. That's going to be the cover. Let me go get some black lace, which I had some black lace sitting on my floor over there because my cat got to it and that's where it left. So I'm going to put this black lace on the bottom. And Sandra is so generous over at Be Happy. She does have a code. And if you want to jump on over to my Facebook group, that code is up over there. And freebies are over there and all of that. So I am going to put the Facebook group in there, and then you can see Sandra's code and her Ko-fi shop. Very exciting, very exciting. Hey, hey, View. I hope everything went well at the hospital. I'm definitely sending you good vibes. Yeah, I hope everything for the family, you know, they don't have to, I don't know, it's hard. That's a hard situation that you were explaining. It's not like, I hope they, it's just hard. I'm sorry. But I hope everyone finds peace. because that's a really hard situation. Yeah, if you want your channel shared, we're sharing your channels. Let us know. I do know that Sandra Be Happy has a, I probably needed, has a goal as well to build up her YouTube, so we can kind of plug that in there. Okay, hold on. I just used this, so it should be pretty primed. I used it on Friday night. Oh. Like, it should be primed and ready to go. It's not really. Watching on my tablet and phone. Life does go on, and that's the hard part about it. That's really hard to understand when, you know, death, life, and birth and taxes, it all happens at the same freaking time. Okay, we're stuck here. We seem to be stuck. I tried to recruit Purple Penny pages for Daria's song. Purple Penny's so fun because all of her sound effects and stuff. Okay, is it going to come out now? Do you think it's going to want to come out? My goodness. What are we doing? It either wants to explode or it doesn't want to come out at all. Okay, well, not a lot definitely here. That's what we got going on. That's not going to happen today, is it? We'll just do extra of the bookbinding glue. We should be good with that. I'm keeping this journal, so it's not a freak your freak moment. I don't really sell my journals or anything like that. Oh yeah, Denise, that's right. I subscribed to you. I didn't realize I wasn't subscribed to you until just like what, yesterday? Oh, and Nate, like her coloring and her voice, Jane is very like it's calming. You know, those Canadians really have a calming effect on us Americans. Every American needs a support Canadian person. That's glue bottles. Yeah, I don't know why it's like that. It hasn't been like this in a very long time. Ugh. Just ugh. Okay. And we'll just kind of leave this here. All right, all right. Oh, we want to cut that down a little bit more. And then this will be our topper, and that'll be kind of the progress that we made in the Wizard of Oz journal today. And then we'll go along to another whip. Okay. This is just going to glue down. What I want to do is just glue instead of gluing like the lacy part. I'm just going to glue here. Make it easier. No need to make it harder on ourselves. She is an ASMR colorist. That is for sure. Oh, you need 4K hours to monetize now? I thought it was 3. Nate, you're doing amazing. Thank you. Okay. Let's put some more glue right here. And let's congratulate Nate. Nate just got a new job. So yay! More money for crafty supplies. Or you're trying to move too, right, Nate? Yeah, like life has to come first. I suppose the adulting comes first before the crafting supplies, but you know, we can treat ourselves along the way. Like, hey, you did a really great job today, Nate. You got a job. Like, you deserve a trip to Michael's. I mean, there's my logic. If you ever need that, just let me know. Okay, where, oh, where? And I picked this side of the postcard rather than it's Peach Domino view. Um, because it's sideways and I wanted the cover to be on top. Okay, so from here, we'll do here to here. This is just where I'll put the glue. It's very mathematical equations here, if you can't tell, right? Like it's a very complicated process for measuring around these parts. Told you it was Sunday. It's my Sunday brain. We're not going to be like, I have to make sure I get certain hours and stuff during the week. So there's a lot of mathematical equations going on there. And that's going to be the topper. That is going to be the topper for this. I'm wondering if I need a little bit more lace to make the vellum stand out a little bit. I think we're going to go for that. And since our Fabri-Tac is being kind of a jerk, we're not going to, I wonder if it's because it's cold. It's not cold in here. I mean, I have the air on, but I wonder if it needs to be like warmed or something. I don't know. That Fabri-Tac, I tell you. Stubborn. Always more lace. Always, always. Okay. See, I probably do need the Fabri-Tac. Because we have vellum and lace, and I'm trying to use my bookbinding glue, and that's not working. Ay, ay, ay. Got little bits of glue dripping out of the bottle everywhere. And it just doesn't want to come out. It might be. It might be clogged. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to make a mess, okay? So don't close your eyes if you don't like the messes. But this is what I'm doing. And then I'm going to have to go wash out the, there we go. Stuck like a dream now. And I already washed my towels for the day, so whatever mess I get on this towel is going to have to wait till next week. I have a baby wipe over here. I'll clean it up. Okay. At least we got the lace. We got more lace glued on, right? That worked out well. It's a Fabri-Tac explosion, or it's no Fabri-Tac at all, apparently. Okay. I am going to, this is what I do to get to what I want to be done. Yeah, right? Make a mess. Who cares? Okay. Since we are already being messy with the Fabri-Tac, let's just continue on. Got my little brush, or my little silicone brush thing here from the Dollar Tree that was made for, or you know, that they advertise is to put face masks on. Yeah. I've always wanted to transfer my Fabri-Tac into like a different bottle that's a little bit more user friendly. But you know, the fumes are real. It's fine. It's Fabri-Tac. That happens. Okay. Just gonna press this down. It is no fun unless you make a mess, right? That's how we know we're really crafting. Jelly roll day. Oh. Makeup items are the best. Although I did buy the sponges for my pan pastels, and I'm thinking like I probably could have done makeup brushes with those too, right? I didn't. Okay. Let's get out. Okay, so there's our topper. We'll just like quickly flip through this and then we'll start on the other whip that I have going on. I think I need to clean that out and I need to run it under hot water. So I'm going to probably do that. I know when I'm watching Jane, I need to like clean and stuff. And so while I'm watching her ASMR coloring, that's what I'll do. Have to be on the side of the softies. Well, I bought the softies. So, I mean, no worry there. But I'm like, could I have used makeup brushes? Okay, so this is going to be the cover for this. And then we just kind of added a little bit more. So we're just going to do a quick flip through. Always put a card in my journals. Always put a few cards. I'm good to go. All of this is going to be like our pictures and fun stuff like that. Put a lot of pictures around here. I think it is turning out nicely. I could almost say, like, if I wanted to say it's done, it could be done, but it's never enough. Maybe decorate another little treat bag to put in here. This was my drink stir from the show at the Sphere. Lots and lots of fun. Highly recommend. And Bug seconded that because she's gone to a concert there and she said it was excellent. I've only done the Wizard of Oz there. 10 out of 10. Okay, and then we have just more pages to decorate. And I can kind of do that here and there as I go. And now that brings me to this. Okay, so let's clean up this for just a second because I don't want to lose anything out of here. Because if I don't put it away, it's going to get lost and I'm going to get upset. Here's the glitter paper without it being printed on. You can see, I don't know if you can see, but I got this at walmart.com for like $10 for a pack of 25 and it's printable glitter paper so that glitter doesn't rub off or anything. I highly recommend that. So this is kind of fun. It gave it like a shadow effect. Okay. Let's stick this back in here. But now we have a topper. I feel so much better about this being completed. Or on its way to getting off of my whip cart, basically. Okay. Oh, good. You could see the glitter. I'm glad. Okay, let's stick this back in here as a mess. I don't care. It's fine. I don't care. It's fine. Okay, let me get the papers that I wanted to use. And okay. I also had, oh, I'm like, where did the Golden Girls cookbook go? It's all over here. Whip right off. I am slapping the books down on the table. I'm getting stuff done today. Oh, let me know how that works out, Chris. I love your like alternatives and like teaching how to like work on the Amazon and the copy paper and all of that. I love that. Okay, so what I have here is I have the Capri kit from Lottie's Magic Attic. And this is a throwback Thursday, so I will post that in the Facebook group, but there's going to be a huge sale on this week. And I wanted to create like a loaded tag with it, but I wanted to, I probably want to use this because this one's big enough and like attach that to it. But I wanted to use this kit to accent my recipe journal, and I want this to be the base of my recipe journal. I know this is like not standard and yada yada, and here, you know, we can have a whole like discussion about it, but I'm getting these little things, these little what we called like donuts or whatever last week, the paper donuts. And I'm having the hardest time finding them, but I did. Nate gave me these actually. So thank you, Nate, in Happy Mail in a swap that we did. And kind of protect them that way and either do ribbon or I have the rings, like whatever. So I just want to add some paper. I kind of want to get the guts of it going. And then if we have time, I want to start the loaded tag, and I'll be finishing the loaded tag in the next few days. And I'll be posting that if you want to see that. Whip thrown down. There we go. Second whip of the day. Okay, and because this is a larger journal, so it's like a folder. I always say peachy, and then sometimes people don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all remember those old-fashioned like peachies, right? Or no? Is that just me? And I already threw some stuff in here when I did clusters, and this is a Red Dove freebie in my Facebook group. I'm just going to shamelessly plug myself. I'm sorry if that bothers you today, but shamelessly plug yourself too. Like, let's do it. Let's help each other out. Okay, so I want to get into this paper, an appetizing collection. And I want to get some of this background paper in here. Like, I absolutely love this one. I love it. Eat pasta, run pasta. How can you not? And that's perfect with the whole Capri thing, right? And I am making pasta today. So I'm doing some meal prepping. I'm going to make a cold pasta and a warm pasta. And save the date for pasta. You are what you eat. Pasta run pasta, it said. Okay. There we go. And then just fold this. I love these books because you could frame these and it shows you how to like make a gallery wall and all of that. I have a gallery wall in my hallway and it's my family and my grandbaby and all of that. So it's a lot of fun. Let's get out a few more. And then I want to get out my Golden Girls recipe book. See, and these come with a few like different notebooks in here. And this could be its own recipe journal. And then you don't have to like start from scratch or anything. I just happened to see this folder and it really reminded me of like, I could make a recipe journal with that. It reminded me that I had this paper at home. And so if I'm not investing in stock in Barnes and Noble, but I'm going to keep buying the paper, I might as well use them. I want to be a burger today. Yeah, can I do that? Oh, see, this is perfect with this Capri kit. Look at like these could not be created more for each other if we tried. A burger sounds delicious, actually. But I'm kind of hungry for pasta, so that's what I'll be doing. That's what I will be doing. Oh, how cute. Like, this is just too fun. Okay. You could create a few journals out of this. Like, let's not be liars here. Let's not do that. Kitchen conversions, that's fun. This would be a good one to frame and put in a kitchen. Aw, how cute. Maybe I could give that to my son for his new kitchen. Frame it. So he moved up to the mountains. Oh my gosh, Chris, it called for us. Look. He moved up to the mountains and I was like, I think on Labor Day I'm gonna go up there and like stay with you. Yeah, I don't think that that's like in his plan. Yeah, exactly. For my Alice book. Oh, that's true. Let's save that. Okay, okay. Thank you, Jane. You got a girl's back. Love you, girl. Jane, you are my beat. I didn't like, I blanked out. Okay. Sweet cherry every day is a fresh start. It's a burrito. Avocados, burritos. Hello. Lemons. I live in the avocado capital of the world. Love a good avo. This would be perfect too. I hardly ever play with these in the book, but look at how perfect this would be as a page. You know what? I'm going to do it. And what I'm going to do, because not everything has to be even Steven here. I'm just going to cut this down the middle. I'm going for it. So since Jane gave me another whip, like, is Jane going to be creating an Alice journal with me? I'm going to do a dark Alice journal, I think, a little bit because I have that dark, the paper pack. Okay. Inconvenient are these decorative scissors. Like, they don't cut straight. They don't always cut through paper. But I keep them in my stash anyway. I keep them anyway. Okay, I might want to put it like this. Just cut it down a little bit. Because then when I'm junk journaling, I don't like everything to be the same. I like it to be a little bit different. I like to have a little bit of variety because that's the spice of life. And if we want spice of life in our recipe journal, like, hello, how can we not? Okay. Let's stop making a mess. This is super, super fun. All right. Fold these over. Lemons, anyone? One hand at a time. Yeah, dig deep. Dig deep, girl. Let's do this. Well, I got that mythological book, or the James Cadombang book, the Alice one. So I thought that would be perfect too. Oh, okay. That stag turn, you were making great progress with the stag. Jane. Okay. But I'm like ready for fall and Halloween and all things spooky and cozy and comfy. So yeah, we need some of those. I don't want that to be too samey. In our life. Now I don't have the stag book, so I'm not in that one. So I'm good to go. I can be left out of certain things. I don't got FOMO like that. With that Alice coloring book, oh, it's like I was definitely influenced by that. Okay. And we'll just kind of like, that will be the start of it. Now, I have this. I am doing a Golden Girls journal as well. So like, we've got whip after whip going on. Like, it's fine. It's totally fine. But I wanted to take a few of these pages out. Cannoli cheesecake. Let's see how well this will rip. And put these in here too. Pina colada cheesecake. That sounds freaking delicious. I want one of those. I haven't eaten today, so just maybe a pina colada. We'll see if this will let me tear this out. Pricey for Mexico. Oh, yeah. It's, let's see if I'm going to rip out like I wanted to. There has to be an easier way. Yeah, just rip it. Rip it real good is the easier way. Rip it nice and uneven. That's how we're getting that out. Limoncello cheesecakes, because we're in the dessert section now, right? Ah, how fun. Love that. Okay. My ultimate comfort show is the Golden Girls Ultimate. Sophia. Like, what is a cookbook without Sophia in it, right? Let's sweet. Guava cheesecake at midnight. Oh my goodness. Guavas are my favorite, but not California guavas. Hawaiian guavas all the way. My mom was born in Hawaii, and my grandpa grew up on Waikiki Beach, and they grew up like they got married and all that in Hawaii, and they lived there for a long time. And so we would go visit like family and stuff, and their guavas, like it had to be Hawaiian guavas. Okay, maybe I need to go back to Sophia. Okay, hold on. Where's Sophia at? I think I passed her up. I was just flipping through. Oh, Sophia's cheesecakes. Okay, so 132. I want that picture of Sophia or something. A picture of Sophia. There we go. Okay. Let's do another one. Rose was the best. Ah, yeah. Rose. She made us all laugh, didn't she? Okay, let's see what else we got here. Don't crack up. Don't crack up. Prepare your pan for a water bath. Cheesecake baking tips. Oh my goodness. Guava topping. Okay. Yeah, I broke her down a little bit. She's easier to rip out of now. Okay, now let's get my Golden Girls ephemera back in here before I completely lose it. And I also found this at the Dollar Tree, you guys. A Golden Girls Search and Color, and I was like, this is going to be perfect for my my Golden Girls journal. Aww. Okay. Let's cut this down because I don't want her to be lonely in here. And we started a whip. We worked on a whip. We're doing good today. Hey, Marie. Welcome, welcome. Oh, that's a good idea, Jane. Thank you for the tip. I don't think of stuff like that. Well, I do, but then I want to, like, I reach something that's real, like, convenient. Working on Betty White journals. Oh my gosh, I want to see that. That's so fun. Okay, here we go. So this will add some bulk because these are like magazine prints. So that's fun. Cannoli cheesecake. Good cheesecake. I'm gonna have to go cook some pasta. I'm hungry. There's a few other things I need to do before I can do the throw in a Whitney Houston, and that would be me. Yeah, let's do it. We could do a pop culture journal view. That would be fun. Especially that Michael Jackson movie is not out on Stars yet. I checked this morning. I don't know what the date is, but it's coming out. And I know you said you didn't want to watch it or you weren't watching it, but I really liked it. So like a pop culture journal would be really fun. We could put Michael Jackson in there, all the greats, Whitney Houston. Like, why the heck not? Right? Okay. But I love recipes. I am a recipe freak. Like, I love recipe books. I love cookbooks. I love all of it. This can probably get fairly thick. And I can add more pages in here, but I think this is what I want to do for now for the pages, and then probably go dive deeper into here. So this will go on my whip carts. And then I have a Gilmore Girls journal I want to make, but I want to make a stuffed tag for this. So let me start that with the Lottie's Magic Attic stuff for this journal. And what's fun is with the whips, I can just start making like ephemera and then put it on the whip cart with the whip as I go. Like a few of these that I made on Friday night could probably go in there as well. I made these out of Be Happy Stationery freebies. So go check out that video. Like this would be cute in that journal. So, oh, she would be too, Grandma Martha Stewart, for recipe stuff. So I'm going to put those in the journal. And that's my challenge in my Facebook group currently. It's not like you have to do it or like, you know, anything, but it's clusters. So just like pull out your stash and make some clusters and post it in the group for like inspiration and something fun. And, you know, if we're beating the heat, or a lot of you guys, like my mom up in Washington State, and I don't know if Canada's still in the state, but trying to avoid the low air quality because of the fires. You're kind of staying in for that kind of stuff. It's always fun to have some fun ideas to go. Bye, Jane. See you soon. Jane's on next. She's got to go get ready. Get my laundry. Suspicious cloud coming. Oh yeah, see? And if it's raining, like Chris has storms coming. And we want to do all of that. Okay. Fun to gain inspiration and support and lift each other up. I really, really like that. Okay. Now, stuffed tag wise, let's see. I want this to be the base of the stuffed tag, and I want this to be, I think, let's see. This is its own little idea, its own little project, and I am going to make this for my recipe journal because I really like those. These are going to be pockets for the recipe journal. Throw that over there. Let me see. Okay, let's cut these and let's see. Or I can get out some, hold on. I'm thinking a thick card from this would also suffice as the pocket. So there's a lot in here. I'm sorry for what I said when I was hungry. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let's see. I want to do some cards. Pull this. Paper books will keep you busy for damn near ever. Okay, this is fun. I don't know if these are big enough. Invitations. You want to go to a dinner party. Like, let's go. And Dee Dee taught us that these are to make banners. I didn't know that either. So that's a great idea. The door hanger. What we're looking for, like, this is a thick piece of paper. Like this can work, actually. Let's probably just do that. Because I don't necessarily know that these are big enough. Oh, this might be. Let's see. This might be. Hear it and see. Fun to use the stuff that you have, right? Or maybe this is too big. So maybe the other ones are gonna suffice. And I'm just being underestimating it. I mean, you don't need to watch me for 10 or 20 minutes just going through the book, right? Oh, goodness. Okay. These are cute, I think. And just cut it down. I think I'm just going to cut it down. I'm just going to cut it down is what I'm going to do and make this like the pocket. Let me get this so I can kind of cut it down evenly. Okay, let's see. And one thing with the whips, we're kind of never done, right? It's just, it is what it is. Okay, I'm going to put the pocket like up pretty far on the tag. There we go. And put it right there. And I could trim off a little bit of this edge just to get rid of the perforated parts. There we go. And there we go. Now I have two separate little things here. And this will, I know this doesn't go like all the way up to the edge. I'm not mad about this, but that at all. So this will be the pocket and we'll kind of stuff the stuff in here. Okay, so let's glue that down. I love making stuffed tags because they could be good for cards, for gift giving, for junk journals. You could get more creativity into the journal. And like with the recipe stuff, we could stick little recipe cards in here is what I'm going to use. Like these are going to be the recipe cards basically. And I have a stamp that I'll have to remember to get out that has lines on it. And then they could be like the fun little recipe cards. But I want like a little bit of a fun color contrast too. And like this would be fun to add at the bottom, like the little faux washi tape. Lottie did a really good job with this kit. This kit's pretty big. And the fact that it's going to go on Throwback Thursday next week, like if you want something like this, go get it. Because it's going to be very inexpensive. And I'll be wrapping this up in just the next few minutes. I'm not going to complete the whole thing on here because I could be sitting here doing this tag for days, to be honest with you. Catch up with you guys. Okay. All right, so we could just put this on the bottom as like a fun little, let's get out. We have some rusty hinge here. Let's do that. I know this is more orangey, the rusty hinge, but it can give it a little bit of character. Like we like those fun, like Mediterranean colors that we have going on with this journal idea that I got going on. And then Jane gave me another whip for a Alice in Wonderland journal, and I'm going to make it dark because the season is coming. Why not? See, that just adds like a little something to it. I don't know if you can see the color of the rusty hinge, but it kind of adds to it. Okay, so real technical here. I'm just going to glue a little string of glue on the bottom. Okay, and then right there. Hold that there for just a second before I kind of cut it off. Okay. I want to lift that up just a little bit. There we go. There we go. So now we have our pocket part of the tag. And I'm going to want to put like a grommet right here and probably like lace or whatever through there. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I really, really appreciate all the love today. And I'm really glad we're here to lift each other up and support each other. Shar, Nate, everyone. I'm just like really grateful for all of you. Bye, Chris. You feel some kind of way? Do you feel called out like you need one? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of like ink up the edges right here. And I know that not every community in the crafty community is like a positive one. So I get like, I feel very grateful that I found a fun little pocket of everybody that's super, super supportive that I truly enjoy. So I thank you all for being here. It's a lot of fun. I did not have to ink up the edges. I'm going to tell you this because Lottie, well, Tracy from Lottie's Magic Attic has it to where it's like already inked. But I do have white core paper, so I don't know. I was just being a little bit extra there with that. You're gonna get it. I got it on clearance. It's through, not on clearance, on sale. Scrapbook.com has it. You can just Google it. It's oh, here, it says it right here. Oh, My Sweet Petunia. It's who does the Misty. And it comes with two of these, one filled, one not. Did you say you hear threatening things now and then? Well, in my professional world, that could be, are they things that are there, or you think maybe they're not there because other people can't see or hear them too? Like, let's dive deep into that. Yeah, My Sweet Petunia makes the glue gun. Thank you. I got it on clearance, or not clearance. I keep saying clearance. I did get it on sale a while ago. And not everything about it is perfect. I mean, I have it sitting here in a Golden Girls cup, and this is what I love about it. This is what I love about it. The holster, or the holster where you stick it, don't love that. Didn't love that at all. So I didn't keep that part of it. I am unlicensed right now. I'm finishing my master's degree for LPCC, Denise, for licensed professional clinical counselor in the state of California. And I'm supervised by several clinical supervisors, and I do conduct therapy, and I lead a team in a community mental health organization, which that's not my be all and end all. Let's just tell you that right now, because it's all about the numbers and less about the clients, and that's a whole different political debate, but that's what I do. And I'm just trying to finish my master's right now. I'm more than halfway through. I'll be done in March, I believe. And, opportunities are coming. They're arising, and I'm trying to take them as I can. And as they become available, basically. Okay. So, and not every opportunity is created equal or at the right time. So some things have had to be put on hold, which is disappointing, but it's exciting at the same time. I did. I was like, this is what we're going to do with you. The paper doesn't have feelings, you mean? I don't have to tell it what I'm going to do? Oh, no. Now I need to be interviewed for psychosis. Okay, it's a little bit after 1. What I'm going to do is finish cutting out this piece, kind of show you where we are with the journal. And let us be on our merry way and go support Jane. Okay. This I don't really need to ink either, but I kind of cut it a little bit crooked off to the side. So I do need to ink. I could sit here all day with you guys and chitty chat and laugh. It's just fun. But I do have stuff I have to do too. Okay. So there we go. There we go. That's kind of just where I'm going to stick it for now. And I'm going to get a few things out of the book, like maybe a lined piece of paper. We can write some directions on here. This will be perfect spot, right? So all of this is going to stay in the journal, which I'm actually loving this idea for creating a journal. I have to tell you, because it's a perfect spot for all my my whips to tuck in and do all of that. So I think that that's a lot of fun. Okay, so that's where we are with this. And that's where I'm probably going to leave ya. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. I can't wait to see you next Sunday. I'm definitely going to be seeing all of you on the tube throughout the week. And thank you for the thumbs up, and opportunities are the best. So yeah, you just got to be open to opportunities and making yourself available to them and putting yourself in a position. I've got a 5-year plan, which requires downsizing significantly, but giving me a lot more freedom, which I'm very excited to kind of move towards. And yeah, so I'm just kind of taking the opportunities as they arise to me. Thank you so much, Laverne. I had so much fun with all of you guys today, and I hope to see you guys very, very soon. Do something for yourself that you love today that's going to make you laugh and make you happy. And then when we go out into the world, we will hopefully reflect that. Bye, guys.